Hey everyone, thank you for joining me for another video, and today we are back going down under into Dinkum again. So it's been a few days since the last time, or a few in-game days should I say, since the last time I played, because I've been doing a few bits and pieces. Just generally cut some of the grindy stuff that goes on in the background, and I have my little wombat. Finally found one. Her name is Macy. It's a cute little furry critter. Now, apparently, the wombats will be giving you milk, and the pleeps that we were looking at, or we saw last time, are what actually will give you the wool. So, looks like John's coming in, and he's going to go and pet Macy. And here comes Erwin to see how his little one's getting along. Lovely, lovely. It's nice to see that everybody else is getting involved in this as well. So that's cool. So our little critters are getting lots of extra love from everybody else, which is nice. And let's go and give Julius a quick hello, how do you do, and hello to Nadia. Right, so those girls are all looking happy. And what have we got to get out of my gear here? Right, so I've got 4 pearls now, so I went and got some more. As I was just doing some running around and hunting, and I've also took another trip down the mines, hence I've got a couple more iron bars, which is good, so I'm looking a little bit better off. I also went and cut down most of my tree orchard, because I just wanted to get some spare wood to keep around me. So I've got an absolute metric ton of seeds that I can replant at some point, and I also went and picked up some cactus figs. So yeah, getting a lot of stuff to play with. So let's go and deal with all this. Plus, we're getting a lot of wombat poo. So we're getting ourselves a critter that seems to be dealing with quite a lot of excrement, which is going to be interesting to no doubt deal with. Where does the wombat poo go in there? I'm guessing that's going to be used in some way for fertilizer of some kind. But anyway, right, let's get the stuff from the Animal Research Centre. That was a croco. Bug tipster. I'm guessing they're telling us where some bugs are. Early morning in the bushlands. There's a bug we've not seen before. And Franklin has made me a new toy. I bought a dirt printer. Finally had all the components and money, so I bought that because I wanted to see what that was like, because I was hoping I can help me to fill out some of this area around here. I was thinking that this should probably allow me to oh, that's so nice. Oh wow. Oh, that is amazing. Oh, wow, that's so good. Oh, wow. Where have you been all my life? God damn. Should have got one of these ages ago. Well, power tools are seemingly the absolute way forward for this game by the looks of things. That is absolutely amazing. And it looks like you can get a lot of dirt put down for your battery power as well. That's lasting for ages so far. Wow, that's cool. Oh, I'm gonna so like having this. Yep, this is definitely going to make my island a lot more fun. Oops, no, didn't want that one to be quite so high. So you take you off and pop you down there. Oh, that's just amazing. Okay, cool. Right, well, you can go in there and you can get yourself recharged. I've only had a little bit of power out of it, but oh, I'm gonna have fun with that. Oh, my island's gonna look completely different. Very, very soon, that's gonna look really, really weirdly different. I'm gonna have so much fun with that. Right, anyway. That's done. I've got 147,000. But I do want to go and see Franklin as well, once it hits like near 10 o'clock when the lazy sod's up and about. Because I want to go and pick up a chainsaw as well. Because getting those power tools, it seems like they last obviously a darn sight longer. I wasn't sure what the battery was like, but they seem to be doing really well, so getting those to cut down trees and things will probably make life a lot easier, and I don't need to keep all of my tools. I can probably sell some of the spare iron tools and things that I had. I'll probably get another charging station at some point, just because they obviously do take a while for stuff to charge through. I cut down on my sugar cane, so I'm making that into sugar in the old grinding machine there. And for those who can count, I've also added in another couple of kegs, because I found obviously with going down to the mine that I had a lot of extra iron, so I thought, right, I'll get those in because they would be quite useful. And so yeah, so they're slowly going to start working my way through. We did have somebody new come onto the island who was who was it? Who was it? Julia, who I think it was Julia, who was either Julia or Sheila. I can't remember which one of the two it was, but one of those two was wanting to buy things like wattle tea. So she was she bought all the wattle tea that I hadn't started to brew. It was like 60 odd, and gave me something stupid like, you know, 300,000 or something like that for it. So I was like, yep, I'm definitely having that. So hopefully she'll come back and we can start to get her to be able to get herself a shop built somewhere. So we're slowly but surely working our way through. Anyway, enough of that. Enough wasting time doing that for now. And let me go see Franklin, see how much it's going to cost me for everything else I've got to get him to build for me. What we got here? Mushroom path. What's a mushroom path? 5k, there you go. Right, done. Looks lovely. Right, anyway, Franklin, what can you build for me? Okay, so the compactor, I think, is a replacement of the shovel. And that needs a table saw, iron bar, old gears. Oh, I should be able to do that for 100 grand. Alright, let me go and grab my gear for that. Okay. That'd be nice if that replaces my my chainsaw. I'll be well happy. Right, that in there. Iron bar, green boards. Got a load of those. Hot cylinders. Got some of those. Old gears, because, well, it's old gears are required. And I do have a table saw sitting around here somewhere. There you are. I haven't quite worked out where I was going to put it, but hell, if this is going to make a use, I can do that. Oh. Alright, Franklin, stop trying to chat up, Forest. Please don't waste my time. I won't waste your time, I'm going to give you a job to do. Get me that belt. Yes, you'll do it. If I don't know how to make it, do you have an agreement? Yes, make it, get on with it, boyo. Yep, see you later. Okay, so I'm going to need some money soon, because I'm getting a bit low. that's alright. I can soon make that back when it comes to all the other things that I'm working on. So I've got some lime jam, banana jam to sell off. I've got one wattle tea. I've got the bottle brush brew I can go and sell off to John. It's still Thursday, so he's still open. Let's go see him. Tell us what you got. I've got some jam, and some brew. Right, cool. Get that done, and that should make me a little bit of cash off of him there. 98,000. Look at that. Almost made back what I just spent with Franklin. Amazing. Yeah, the billy cans and the rest of it certainly do help with this. Let's get everything else back in here. What's what I wanted to go in there for? I would have put the iron bars back. There we go. Okay, I'm not going to necessarily bother with doing these on stream at the moment. I'll do them a little bit later. But these sorts of things I can quickly throw these through. Guys, working on. Right, so we've got ourselves our wattle brew, or our wattle tea, should I say. Pop that in there, that gets another one of them going, and then we can get everything into our barrels. Definitely going to want to work on getting some more area to put this lot together, so I think I may well build out a lot of this island around my production area. Okay, cool, so leave that, that'll last a few days. Yeah, I'm going to definitely have to build out into this area a fair bit. We've got some rocks out there, but I don't see a reason why we can't build out into that. And I do want to build this area out as well. Just going to hit this now. No. Still not gotten to the right area for that quite yet. I need to dig down one more, I think, which is going to be a pain. I think I'm going to have to wall it off and be able to dig down a little bit deeper. But hey, that's alright, I can deal with all that. And a lot of the trees that I cleared out have not come back yet on this island, but that's alright. This island, well, when I get the compactor, I'm going to come out here and flatten this whole island off. Because that will allow me to make some other movement around, being able to have some more room, and that might be where I'm going to put my trees rather than being all the way over in that back area over there that appears to be a pain to get to. And there, and is my wheat ready to harvest yet? Oh, it looks like it is. It's got all the relevant little. There we go. Sweet. So this wheat, I'm guessing, is then going to go into the grinder, and then it will, or not the grinder, the mill, and will be turned into flour. And that'd be nice because then I can. I forgot to deal with my stamina because I'm a muppet. And then once that lot is done, hopefully by then our bottle brush and wattle will be ready to deal with again at some point soon, and that'll be good because that'll be another little something off of my list. We're getting a lot of wheat back for for the amount that we've done, which is quite nice. And I do want to also as well, over here on the quarries, I want to be able to move these, you know, get more quarries and bring them all the way out along here. I'm probably going to end up with about 10 quarries if I can over the next few episodes. And that way I'll have plenty of extra stuff, so I won't necessarily need to be spending the 20k or 20 odd k every time for mine passes just to be able to pick up for just an ore run. I also want to try with those rubies and go a bit deeper down into the mines and see what else is down there. But I think before doing that I'm going to want to certainly pick up some more in the way of weaponry, because I'm certainly finding that the mines are certainly getting more difficult every time I go down there. I'm not sure whether that's something that's just a factor of the game, in the fact that, you know, as you level up your hunting and everything just scales up with it. But I've noticed that there's far more dirt devils that are down there, and the bats seem to be appearing even more, and there's more of the glowing crocodiles. I mean, there was one area I walked into and it had like 4 glowing crocodiles that were just sitting there. And that was like, okay, that wasn't what I was planning to run into. But, you know, hey, it just makes the game more interesting. And it's got us some honey. That's nice, that's good. We've got a bit more there. And we've got our eggs. And I'll quickly go and make sure we fed the girls. Unfortunate fact of life with this one is the more we get, the more we're going to have to keep on to that management. So apologies if it's seeming a little bit that this is a bit of a grind fest at times, but you know, unfortunately, once you start getting this stuff going, and when you've got these sorts of things to manage, you're going to have to keep on top of them if you want to make sure everything's looking good. Right, that's good. Got that back. Staying there, so I don't necessarily need my. I think what I'm gonna only need is like one spare pickaxe and one spare axe once I've got like the chainsaw, and possibly. Is there any upgrades for the scythes? I wonder. I don't have anything at the moment that seems to be an upgrade to the scythe, because I can't buy the scythes. I can't build the scythes in here, you have to buy them. Oh no, sorry. Tell a lie, I can build a scythe here. It's the hoe I can't build in here and have to buy, not the scythe. Good, I'm getting myself confused. So what do I need for the honeycomb? I need honey and bags of cement. Interesting. Some mushroom. Glowing mushrooms and bags. Oh, does that mean the path glows? Oh, wow. That's epic. Green paint and bags of cement. Black paint and bags of cement. Cool. Alright. Oh, floral archway. Hedge. Where do I get a hedge from? Alright, let's go see Fletch. Oh, I can't. It's 4 o'clock. Bugger. Damn it, damn it, damn it. What's this? Oh, last day for John Boy. He wants a horned helmet for any other clothing. Let me quickly go and do this before I lose time. What embarrassing clothing shall I give to John? There you go, mate. You can have an orange and whatever jumper. Right, where's Baldy? Come here, Baldy. Where are you? Oh, you're not still in your shop, are you, John? You are. Hello, John. In your horny helmet. There you go, mate. You can have a jumper. And that should then fill out all my hearts for John. Yay! John's all good. What's new? Yep. I mean, you've always been good at what you do, don't get me wrong, but I really feel like you've grown a lot since you helped me get set up here on Did You Bring a Bear? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright, cool. So, what have we got left tool-wise? I don't know if there's anything else I really need at the moment from you, John, other than for me to sell stuff to you. The horned helmet, can't do much with that. Or at least there's not much I want to do with it, because I like my my hat from where I had the Skyfest event. Cool. Oh, everyone seems like they're all quite happy with the old with me little Wombat. That's good. Everyone's happy with that. That's good. That lot's all growing through nicely. Make a bit of money with old John next time. I keep hearing these random pings. I'm not quite sure what it is from. Sounds like what we used to have in the old microwaves years ago. Or from the oven or whatever, just to say, you know, ping, it's all done. All food cooked. Yeah, I'm that old. Before all the digital beeping, it used to be like almost like a little bell inside that would used to go ding, much like you'd have on an old bicycle back in the day. No, you're not getting out. I'm sorry, Macy, you're staying where you are. Right, sell those to John tomorrow. And we can do a bit more with the old... Let's have a think about where I want to plan stuff. See, this area along here, I could really grow this out a fair bit. Then get rid of that stone. I've got the jackhammer for that now. And sort of bring this island out along here. I may well even attach it up to the next island next to it. Because as long as there's one entryway for the waterway, it should be alright. But I don't know if this game has any kind of stagnation mechanics relating to will the water become stagnant if you lock in a waterway with no outside. Oh, hey, look at this! Shark v Croco. Who's gonna win? And okay, so you decided to come after me then, are you, mate? Good luck. Thank you. Nice one, Shark, for softening him up for me. Thank you. That saves me a job. But yeah, so I'm not sure if this area will show that the ground stagnate or the water stagnates when there's only one entranceway. But I mean, we've got the inland lakes that we have, which don't seem to be having any issues with the water becoming stagnant, and therefore, you know, not good. So it may well be this is something that we can just get away with without having to worry about. It's something I'll certainly have a play around with anyway. Or at least have a think about how I want to play with. But yeah, I mean, certainly being able to add in all around here is going to be really helpful. Ah, this is so cool. I'm liking the power tools. I'm definitely liking the power tools. I'm going to want to... so, let's see about how I can get rid of these stones. Right. If I do that, block it all off in there, dig down a bit there. Not worried about that. Can I get to this now? Where's the jackhammer? Hey, I can. Look at that. Lovely. Oh, shiny stone, shiny stone. Cute. Get rid of you and get rid of... Oops, no. Get rid of you again, and you can go back down in there, and then we get our dirt printer back out, and we're going to fill this back in. Bada boom! Yay! That's what I wanted to do. Get that lot cleared. So, yeah, so the underwater rocks, certainly it seems like you've got to just completely seal them off from everything else, and then you can just come along and fill in a bit more of the ground. Sweet. Alright, I'm liking this a lot. Alright, so that's nearly run out the dirt printer. Okay, cool. So I've got an idea what the battery life is like. So yeah, I'm definitely going to need another charging station or two to be able to manage all of what's going to be in my weird little mind about dealing with all of this. So croco teeth, I've got 14 of them now. What do I need for that that bat that I can use? The flaming bat. It's only hits with an 8 though. See, hitting with an 8's okay, but when I got the iron spear and I'm hitting with 10, and it only takes 2 items, and unless there's and the big hammer hits with 18, but that's a slow attack speed, so something to consider. But you know, that looks funky as hell, I must admit. I'll give it that. It looks cool. But the flaming bat, that's a lot more. And a couple of flame sacks. I've got 2 flame sacks. I could build one, but if it's only 8, I'm not that interested too much. Unless that also as well can be used as a torch down in the mines. That would be quite useful. So you don't have to keep switching between like the torch, the mangrove stick torch, and the weapon that you're using. To think. All right, let's head to bed because we've not got much else to do today. So, and I want to see what that chainsaw's like as well. Well, at least my farming skills going up. And Sally is visiting. Old hairy Sally. Right, what's Franklin got for me now? Oh, Fletch, what's she got? Oh, hard to hasn't got a notice because you've been increasing your skills. A new level of farming license. Ooh. There's a chainsaw you ordered. Yes. Anyone who's watched the any of the Evil Dead films will know that chainsaws are wonderful. Anyway, enough of that. Yes. Okay, cool. So you're now charged as well. You can go into my inventory somewhere, and you, shiny stone, can go and hit the grinder. Oh, blimey. What the smeg? You've grown, Macy! Wow, you've become a big girl overnight. Look at you! Although you look slightly freaky with a fence post sticking out your head. But, damn, you got a big girl. So, big chick eggs. So, do they, like... do they have a life expectancy? I mean, is this something I need to worry about with... will they need to be replaced at some point because they've aged out? And if she was creating that much poo as a little one, what's she going to be like when she grows to a huge one like that? I dread to think. I really do. So, croco meat. Took that off while I'm sitting running around. Morning rain. All I think of when I see that is Bob from Hotel Transylvania. Hey, Bob. Anyway. Right, so as we're now open time, John should be in. It's Friday, so we can quickly go and see him. I can sell him my cactus figs, because I know he likes cactus figs. There we go, 152 of them. Sold, go enjoy. 38,000. Hey, I'll take it. Something that cost me nothing but running around time. That did pretty well. Right, here we go. What do you got, Sally? I wanted to chat. What do you need? Any furniture? Oh yeah. I have lots of furniture I don't need. Quickly go and see her. Let's find her something. There you go, you can have a Nordic chair. Let's see if we can get her. I mean, not interested particularly in haircuts myself, but you know, it'd be nice for everybody else to be able to have a haircut. Blooming legend, 2 blooming good, I reckon. Take this for your trouble. Thank you very much. Dark wooden couch. So she's traded some furniture for some furniture. Yeah, alright. Howdy, Fletch. I want to apply for a license. Right, so I've got nearly 5,500. So let's have a look. So the farming license, fertilizer unlocks water can recipes, fishing I've updated to my latest level. Now the handling license I'm not so worried about at the moment. But the farming license for sure. Copper water can. Okay. And a compost bin. Turn poop and stuff into fertilizer. Oh yeah. And a copper hoe. Hey. And a copper size. Oh nice. There we go. Better. For access irrigation license unlocks a new water feature, I'm guessing, or some kind of irrigation there. Handling license to raise pleeps. I'm not worried about those for the moment because I've only just got the other stuff. But the animal processing license I'm interested in because of the cheese making and processing milk. So gives me a cheese maker, turn milk into cheese because apparently the Vombat's going to give me milk. Alright, what else have I got? Tool belt license is 3,000. Sign writing table and simple sign recipes. Waterscaping license. Waterbeds used to create waterfalls. I'm not too worried about that for the minute. Oh, commerce license. I didn't see this come in. 5% more when selling items. Oh, hell yeah. And commerce license level 2, so 10% more when selling items. Oh, what a toss-up between that and the tool belt license. I think it'll have to be the commerce license, so I get some more money. Right, cool. And I suppose I might as well pay off another 100k towards our debt. We're still 1.9 million in debt, so no one else is bothering to chunk in. So let's get that done. So that'll leave me 70,000. Alright, well things are getting somewhere slowly. Alright, how quickly does this wheat turn into anything? While that's there, let's chuck the jackhammer into charge for a bit. And I can... where was my furniture? Furniture was in there. Cool. Drop my sugar into there out of the way because I don't need my sugar. Cool. And I wanted to go and have a quick play about with our chainsaw. Let me go and see. Oh, nice. Got some more honey. Let me go and see what we've got left over here. I want to go and test my chainsaw. Wow, that tree's grown tall. Oh, that's epic. That is epic. Alright, let's see how it does with the with these trees. As you can see, I did a little bit of clearing out, and hence I've got a couple of bee areas to play with here. Nice. So let's go attack our gum tree. Pop that out of the way. Let me get some stamina in before I forget about my stamina again. Oh, I like this a lot. This is so much easier. I'm going to redo all of this area anyway and regrow a bunch more trees, but I'll do that off camera, but I just want to see what this is like. Wow, look at the speed you can get through all this lot. Oh, that's epic. Look at all that. That is so quick. Okay. Yep. Power tools are the way forward for sure. Oh, it's a bit of a pain that, you know, I wasn't able to get them until later, but I tell you what, they're well worth the wait. Absolutely worth their wait. And worth the wait in time and worth their wait in, you know, actual mass as well. That is brilliant. So what does John give for a beehive, a bee's nest as it stands at the moment? Drop. Pop. 12,000. Well, that's not too bad. And again, I can probably get everything else out of it at some point, but yeah, I mean, that's pretty good as it stands. Okay, so we've got the gum nuts and my blackwood seeds. So you see I've got 202 blackwood seeds. So that means I can chuck a load more stuff in there. I've got a load of palm trees. Got some more wattles I can plant when I've compacted some area around. And that's cool. So yeah, I mean, I've got a lot more I can certainly do with this this area. I've got lots of wood that I'm going to be able to put together and deal with. But yeah, that's quite cool. And with little one now turning into a complete poop factory, let me see how much my compost bin's going to cost to build, because that'll be pretty cool. Because I've got a load of poo around. Hardwood planks, copper bars, tin sheets and nails. Right, let's have a look. Copper bars, got those. Tin sheets, got those. Nails, got plenty of those. Oh, I'm going to need 15 nails, so I'm going to need some tin. And hardwood planks, I have 3 and I need 8. That's fine, I can quickly do that. Four and 5. That'll take me up to 8. So how many will I need compost bins? I might just get enough to build 2. Just so that I've got enough then available that I can have a couple of compost bins. So I imagine, looking at things like kegs and things like that, they seem to take quite a while. And I'll have to have a play around with the fertilizer as well to see how we actually use it. Because I don't think I've actually used it yet, so I'm not sure what the rule is around fertilizer and how quickly it will. You know, how exactly do you do it? Do you bury it with the seed, or do you end up having to put it somewhere nearby so that it leaches into the ground? I'm not quite sure what the mechanic is. But again, this is something that some games will give you a nice tutorial on, and other ones just tend to go, oh, it helps your plants grow. It's like, okay, how does it help my plants grow? What's the mechanism behind it? Make some extras, because they're always useful to have extras. And as well, it goes all towards the some of the skill points as well. If I make nearly 100 of them, that should do. There we go, that should be close enough. And I should be able to make a couple of compost bins. Right, coolio. Right, compost bin, you are there. You, where do you go? I'm going to pop you two over here for now. Because I imagine they're probably... Best pop one there and one... I'll pop it next to it, why not? Right, where's all my poo? Not something I'd ever thought I'd be saying on camera. Looking around for poo. But there we go. So we're going to stick the wombat poo in there. Oh. Oh. But literally takes 2 and that's it. Closes and I'm done. Oh, I'm going to need a lot. Oh. That's slightly not what I was expecting, if I'm honest. Do I need to build a lot more then? I may need to build a lot more. Right, it's got a load of feathers that I'm not sure what to do with. I need to also consolidate up all the stuff I've got that might be cooking supplies related. Yeah, I'm going to have to really have a think about how best to manage everything else that I've got kicking around in here. Nails can go back in there. Seaweed I need rid of. Seaweed's over this way, isn't it? They're in there. Right, let's drop all the poo in here. I do need to get some more pine cones as well. They could be done. Alright, well, jackhammer's working away. Right, so we've got our flour at least, so we've got some flour to play with now. Right, I'm going to finish dealing with my sugar. Because I'm not sure what else I need to do with that sugar. But, yeah, I mean, that'll work towards my crafting table stuff, or cooking table stuff, because I haven't really used it as much as I would have liked to by now. I was hoping there'd be a load of stuff I could do with it, but it doesn't seem like I've gotten to a point where I am clearly able to do that. So, you know, we'll get there. We shall get there. Right, is there anything else that I can do today that... you need feeding again. God, you're turning alright, old fat bugger, aren't you, eh? Look at you. Right, let me see. Erwin, is there anything else I need to do for him? Well, I could... Oh, he's got a pleep. Okay, cool. Right, I've got the shears and stuff for a pleep. What else we got? We've got a job for me. I think bluefish are hanging around the southern oceans. How are we doing time-wise? 3 o'clock. I'm not going to risk it today, just purely because... a wombat whistle. What does a wombat whistle do? Sure. Okay, cool. So you can sell me some more chooks. See, I wonder if it may be better off. I mean, do I need this to still be a waterway here? I think it looks nice, but I'm not entirely sure I need it to be there. You know, I could easily create something else out of the water from... I could make a massive, great big open waterway in here. You know, I could have this become an open waterway. Because I've already closed off one end. I could close the other end off and I could make this into an artificial lake. Much like we've got this one. And I can fill this entire area in and I've got a place I could put more animals. Thoughts. I mean, there's one fish, there's a couple of fish in there. But otherwise, there's not really much else I need in there. I've had crocos in there, but since I've wrapped stuff around the area and covered and surrounded it with other bits and pieces, there are not really many crocos have been in there. And the fact that I've taken so many of them off for medical science that I don't think they're really showing up as much. Thoughts. What do I do? It's something certainly to think about, because then I can have more room for more people if I need it. I've tried to keep my town pretty compact so everyone's within easy walking distance. You know, I imagine on some of the bigger islands you've got this whole area you could have everybody running around and be all far away from each other. So catch a fly. Shouldn't be a problem. Flies, and it should be an easy one to pick up. Right, let's go and take a look. While I'm pondering, I'm going to go and see about trying to find a fly. Shouldn't be too hard in this day and age. It's 20 past 4, so I've got plenty of time in the day. A lot to think about when you're doing your town. You know, I don't want to just throw it all down willy-nilly and hope for the best. I'm kind of trying to be a bit more strategic in what I'm building, just so that it looks like there's been some thought gone into it. I've played a lot of games where I just am randomly throwing stuff together. There we go, caught the fly. Nice. See, there we go. Nice, easy, quick jump over there. And who was it? That was Doug, wasn't it? Right, that's river over there. There's old Doug. Right. Nobody home. That's forest. I think Doug's in this one, isn't he? Okay. I can always use the town bell. Right, so also the airport. Airport has got everything in it bar the cloth, and the cloth I can't quite get yet. So, you know, we're working, we're close on that. I just need to get the license for the pleeps, but I'm going to get that once I've done everything else. Right, okay, can't find where matey is, so let's go ring the bell. Right, where is matey? Wayne, Owen, Mason, Franklin, Forrest. Doug, there he is, he's by the bank. Apparently. No he's not. That's where I was standing. Unless he's in the bank. No, it's closed. Howdy, howdy. There's Sally. There he is, I think. Right. That's River. Where's Doug gone? Where's this annoying bugger? What? Yeah, ring the bell again. Where is this silly sod? Yeah, you see? He's showing there by the museum. Oh, unless he's in the museum with Franklin. Oh, there he is. Or Theodore, sorry. Oh, what a pain. Sorry, I'm confused. The bank and the museum. My fault. Gumwood kitchen sink. Alright, well. Let's go stick that in someone's house. Well, I like Forest, so I'll put this in Forest's place. There you go. Let's see if that'll increase the rent. I want to work on doing some other stuff off stream about making everyone's homes a little bit nicer. So Macy's sitting there quite... Could I fit another Wombat in there? I wonder. I do wonder if I could get another Wombat in there. And I've got enough room, I think, but I mean they're big old buggers, but I could probably get some more chooks as well. Do keep wondering about how many animals I could really fit within these pens. I made them quite large, just so that there would be ability of having multiple people in. I do wonder if I've got enough room now with the size that Macy's turned into. When can I start milking you as well? Got the shears, but I don't know if I've got a milking pail that will do. Lots to think about, lots to ponder. And I think I will leave that for the next video. So thank you very much indeed for joining me, and I'll get some other bits and pieces done off camera, and hopefully next time you see me the island will look a fair bit different after I've spent some time with the older dirt printer and everything, and decide how I'm going to play about with my island. So thank you very much for joining, and I will see you in the next one. If you've liked the video, please don't forget to drop a like and share any comments. And if you've got any other game suggestions, I've already had a game suggestion for playing Valheim, which I do own the full game. So I will think about getting that done once I've got finished with a couple of games or the few games that I currently have concurrent series running on. I've nearly finished the full throttle playthrough. There should only be one, maybe 2 episodes left on that. Lightyear Frontier and Zombiercer I need to get back into and finish. I've just started Recycling Centre Simulator as well as a full playthrough. So as I've got all of those going concurrently, I'm not going to potentially try and throw more in if I can help it. Oh, and I've also got Haven Dock to work on as well, so I'll probably get another video for that done later today. But yeah. Any other suggestions, please do let me know. I'm always intrigued to try out new games. And I shall see you in the next video. Thank you very much indeed, and you have a great rest of your day. You take care now. Alright, bye bye.